Hi everybody, welcome back to another wonderful episode of Coffee with Coletta. I am back and I'm going to give you all some great information on what your caffeine dose of life insurance. That's right, so grab your coffee, hot chocolate, tea, whatever it may be, and get ready because today, what are we going to talk about? You guys, this is a real coffee cup. This is not a prop. Real coffee is in here. You probably even see coffee stains all over the cup. Hey, enjoy the moment, right? That's what the coffee cup says. Enjoy the moment. That's what we're doing. But today, let's talk about term versus whole life insurance. That's right. We're going to talk about term versus whole life. So go ahead and grab everything that you need because it's just a caffeine dose of life insurance. Let's get into it. Grab your coffee, hot chocolate, or tea, whatever it may be. It's time for your caffeine dose of life insurance. Hey everybody, and as I mentioned, we're going to be talking about term versus whole life insurance. Now, it's just a caffeine dose, so you can get that information without being here all day. So let's talk about it. Think about it this way, you guys. It sounds exactly the way that it is, basically, term versus whole. So let's talk about the term first. Term is something that it's a policy that only lasts for a certain amount of time, right? That could be 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, sometimes even a 30-year term. It's just for a certain amount of time. Now, once that 10, 20, 15 year has come and gone, what happens is that policy ends. So you are no longer covered in life insurance. Exactly, right? So just follow me through. So a lot of you may have term life insurance. Now, if you're a college student, you're young or something like that, or even if you are, you have children that are in college, you just need it for a certain amount of time. It just depends. Everybody needs it for different things. You'll definitely want to consult with your life insurance broker, agent. If you don't have one, I'm definitely a life insurance broker licensed in the state of Georgia and Louisiana as well right now. And there are other states coming. You can definitely reach out to me as well if you like, and we can talk about that. And I like to tell my clients this, but just to break it down, term is for a certain amount of time. Like I said, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, maybe even sometimes 30 years. Once that time frame has come, or that policy has matured per se, it's over. You no longer have coverage. That's it. Okay. So it's just to cover you for a certain amount of time. What happens when it ends? Not only do you not have insurance, but if you decide to reapply again, guess what's going to happen? You're going to reapply again, a whole new fresh application. And guess what? It's going to be based off of your age and your health. So you want to keep that in mind. Now, a lot of times term can be good for different reasons. If you're a college student, things are going to change when you get out of college, or you may get married, you may move, or you just need it because you have children in college until they get out. It just depends. So you definitely want to consult with, like I said, your own insurance broker, myself. If you don't have one, I'd be happy to assist you to get a policy. Now, again, once that time frame ends, you don't have insurance, you have to reapply, and usually the premium, which is the monthly fee that you pay, will increase. Okay, a lot of people choose it because it's a little bit lower on the monthly end that you'll have to pay every month, whether it's every month, whether it's quarterly, whether it's biannual, whether it's annually. However you decide to pay, it's a little bit less on the front end there, but it saves you money there, but it's a cutoff time. Okay, that's all to it. It doesn't have any cash value or anything like that. Now, a whole life insurance, think about it this way. It's exactly like it sounds. It lasts you your whole life, right? Now, there may be some where it matures at the age 100, but let's just keep it simple to simplify things here so you can get your caffeine dose in. Whole life, your whole life. There's no cutoff period at all. Okay, your premium may be a tad bit higher than that with the term policy is, but the thing is, it also builds cash value. So depending upon what type of whole life you have, there's different ones. Again, it'll build cash value. It may build based on the market. It may build based on, you may have paid up additions. It just depends on what other additional riders you have as well. But we're not going to get too deep into that. I'll create another video that explains that. But basically, just the basic information. Whole life is your whole life. There's no cutoff period. You don't have to reapply again. You don't have to worry about your premiums increasing, which would happen with the term once that ends, once the 10, 15, or 20 year, whatever it is, ends, and you reapply again. And we do get clients sometimes that they're used to, they may have had a term policy where their insurance broker or company didn't explain to them that it was going to end, and they're used to paying a certain amount. And then when they come over and decide to want to get the same amount again, or even a little bit higher, they're concerned about why is it higher? Oh my, they'll say I had, just for example of numbers, I had $100,000 policy for X amount of dollars. Well, you're now, 20 years older, and you can't get that same price for the same amount of coverage. Okay. Because it goes up. So if you're wanting to make sure that your premium doesn't go up, a whole life policy would be a great idea. It also builds cash value for you that you can pull out for different things, emergency or whatnot, if you need it. But the best thing is just keep it there if you don't need it, and it continues to grow. Again, there's other things of how that cash value grows. It is based on that company. Like I said, I'm not going to name companies or anything like that, but just to give you that idea. Also, the good thing is, you don't have to worry about it going anywhere. So that's the basics today of term versus whole. Just a summary, you guys. Term only lasts for a certain amount of time, 10, 15, 20 years, possibly 30. Whole life is your whole life. It builds cash value as well. You don't have to worry about your premiums increasing on you, right? You don't have to worry about that. Now, like I said, it does have lower rates, and it's mostly good for your younger years, but it just depends on what you have going on in your lifestyle. You may want to get a term life policy for whatever reason it may be. But that's it for today, term versus whole. I hope you all enjoyed it. So make sure you share with your family, followers, and your friends, and tell them that they too can get a policy that they can call their own. So go ahead, enjoy the moment, and until then, share this video with your family, followers, and your friends so they too can get their caffeine dose of life insurance. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.